Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another daily vlog. See, you guys, you were all so worried. You were all so worried that the daily vlogs would stop, and they haven't, and they're not going to. I know so many of you guys like following our family along. I like hanging out with you guys every day. So, yes, usually 1 or 2 videos a week. It may not be a daily vlog, but the rest will be drinking some coffee here, trying to wake up. So I slept so good last night. I drank like 2 cups of hot tea and thought I'm going to be up all night going to the bathroom. But I think my body's finally getting used to me drinking more because I don't think I woke up at all last night to go to the bathroom. I was like out. And then we got up this morning, got the kids ready for school, got them on the bus, and I laid back down. I was just going to read and like try to warm back up after being outside with them. And I passed out. And David, came in and got ready for work. He put Mark in the bed with me, and we laid there and cuddled and dozed off and on. And it's okay. Like, I don't know, this past week, I'm going to talk about it on my weekly weigh-in video, but this past week, I feel like my body is just like trying to catch up on sleep. And it's going through a lot right now with the weight loss, and like, I'm really trying to take care of myself. And when I feel like I need to sleep, it's okay if I sleep. But I definitely think I needed it because I'm feeling much better right now. So I'm drinking my coffee. We had kind of a later start to the day, but that's okay. David's normally off on Fridays. That's what I'm filming this video, is Friday. But with all the stuff going on at the church this week with the leak and all of that, he's at church today. The plumber's supposed to be coming, and we're hoping that whatever's wrong gets fixed. They've called an insurance adjuster. Like, we're hopefully getting everything in order. If like the worst case scenario happens, we'll just not be able to use the water in the kitchen on Sunday, which normally wouldn't be too big of a deal, except we're having a lunch after church. So it's kind of annoying. We'd have to like bring water to the sink from the bathroom or something, or just take everything home and wash it, which isn't a big deal. But hopefully they can get it fixed and we won't have to worry. We can use water. We're just going to have to see. So we're thankful that it wasn't worse than it was. And I think I told you guys yesterday, but maybe I didn't. What they think busted was the refrigerator water line. So it was like an older pipe. So anyway, it definitely could have been worse. So, but lots to do to get done today before the weekend. I am going to edit yesterday's vlog, and then I need to film my weekly weigh-in video. I think I'm going to keep putting those up on Saturday. I weigh in on Monday, but I like having the daily vlogs kind of take up the bulk of the week, and then do a weigh-in on Saturday and kind of recap not only the weigh-in, but how I did that week. And then Sunday, I still haven't figured out exactly what I want to do, so this will probably go up on Sunday, the daily vlog from today. And then we may adjust going forward. I really do miss the Sunday chats, but I don't know. Like, I haven't figured out exactly how I want to bring them back. And but I'm still thinking about it, and I'm putting a lot of the content that was in the Sunday chats, like the positive, encouraging content, over on Patreon, and I'm going to be figuring out a way to kind of incorporate more into the vlogs as well. So just stay tuned. Like I said at the beginning of the year, I'm really trying to ease into this year and figure out what works. A lot of times I'll go into the new year with like this strict schedule and all this stuff, and I burn out really quick. So instead, I'm going to like ease into the new year, like try a few things out before I land on what the routine is going to be. That seems to be working pretty good. So I'm going to get this video edited, finish my coffee. There's a possibility tonight I may go live. I have not mentioned it on the vlogs, so if you missed it, I'm sorry. I feel very careful. I don't know how I'm supposed to word this. I feel very uneasy about announcing a live unless I'm absolutely sure, because I would hate to tell y'all Friday at 8 o'clock we're going to go live and then something comes up and we can't. I would feel terrible. So it's almost better if I just surprise y'all. I don't know. So someone asked me if I was going to go live, and I said maybe Friday. So I'm going to try my best to at least get on for a few minutes. I really miss talking with you guys. But if you hit the notification bell down below, you should be notified if I ever do go live. And y'all, this is the thing, like, you do not have to feel pressure to watch every video, to be on every live. You do not have to feel pressure to do that. Watch what you can. The lives are always replayed. I know they're not as fun to watch after the fact, but you can do that. So I'm just going to experiment with different times and try to catch people, maybe do some daily, like daytime lives, do some nighttime, weekday, weeknight, and just kind of see weekend, night, see which ones, do the best, and also just give you guys some variety. So I don't expect you to be at every single thing, but that's a lot. That's a lot. So, people tell me all the time, I'm so sorry I'm behind on your vlogs. And I'm like, you do not have to apologize for that. Like, watch what you can. You do not get like a participation grade, So anyway, I'm going to edit this vlog. I will talk to you guys soon. I've got on my comfy sweater. A lot of times before I do like vlogging, I'll try to get ready for the day. But I just thought, let's let your skin breathe today. So I've got on some moisturizer and some chapstick, and that's good. And then I've got my hair in a ponytail, which is okay. This sweater my brother got for me 3 or 4 Christmases ago. I love it. I wear it all the time. But it's so funny because it's getting a lot bigger on me than it used to be. And it's even more cozy now, though. I know they say, like, don't wear baggy clothes because it makes you look bigger, but I kind of like the baggy clothes because for so long, clothes always fit so tight on me and it was so uncomfortable. And now it's just like this freedom of like everything fits looser on me and I kind of like it. But I know eventually I'm going to have to wear clothes that fit me. I don't want to let go of some things, so some things will stay around. All right, you guys, enough procrastinating. I'm going to get to it. I'll see y'all back in a little while. All right, you guys. So I got the video edited and now I'm waiting for it to render. I think that's the word, so that I can upload it to YouTube. I just filmed my weigh-in video. Man, I get so emotional talking about this process. And I think I told you guys that I was going to be putting this up on Sunday, but that was wrong. You guys should be watching this on Monday. I'm a little bit all confused of everything. We're going to get on a schedule eventually where I know what's going on, but I just feel so blessed. I just feel so blessed to be where I am in life right now. And if you saw yesterday's weigh-in video, I'm not going to rehash it, but just to be on this side of actually being successful with my weight loss is the most surreal experience of my life because it is something I have wanted and dreamt about for years and years and years and years and years and always had hope and hope and hope and also like felt like I would never accomplish it. And now that I'm actually so close to being under 200 pounds for the first time in 15 years, I'm actually planning a celebration. I talked to you guys a little bit about that. Planning a reward, a celebration for when I do get under 200 pounds. It's going to be a really good one. So you definitely want to stick around for that. But it also feels so surreal that like here we are. It's actually happening. And I'm just amazed. So thank you guys for always being here through that, the ups and downs of life. This time last year, I really don't want to get emotional. This time last year, almost to the exact date, is when we found out David lost his job last year. And I still feel like I haven't healed all the way from that, the hurt from that, the surprise and the shock. And it was really hard. But look where it's led us to. Like, God has been so faithful. I want to tell y'all, like, we didn't miss a paycheck. The timing of the job that we got, the timing of it all, I need to do a whole video on it. There was nothing short of a miracle how fast, and a lot of times in ministry, you don't get jobs that quick. It's just a process. And there's not it's not like you work for this large corporation. I mean, you work for God. So he sends you where he wants to send you. And a lot of times there's not a lot of openings, especially like at the beginning of the year like that. And I just feel so amazed and so blessed to be where we are in terms of our family, our house, our school, the church. Amazed like how quickly God provided for us. And then on top of all of that, to be successful in something like this, my health that I've wanted for all of my adult life, it just almost feels like it's too much. Like it's too much to even ask for. And God has been so good. And, back a year ago, I remember feeling just numb. Like I couldn't even cry because I felt so numb. And I remember making the video where we told you guys, because I was doing daily vlogs, I'm like, I'm not going to hide it. And I told you guys what happened, and that video was hard to make. And I remember editing it and then posting it. And so many of you guys were just so gracious to us and so loving. But I remember just feeling so scared. What are we going to do in our house and our kids and all of this stuff? And like the way God provided is a miracle. It was a complete miracle. I mean, we closed and bought on our new house on the same day. We closed on our old house and bought our new house on the exact day. Our realtors were like, we have never, like, it was just nothing short of a miracle. And then, I don't know what's going on with me. And then to have all of this health stuff, I felt like God told me after we moved, like, this is going to be your year of healing. And healing mentally, physically, and spiritually from lots of hurt and lots of being overweight, struggling with that, wanting to lose weight, trying and trying and trying. And I just feel so amazed to be where I'm at and to step on the scale and see it going down and see my clothes get big. And I don't talk about it just so I can brag to you. It's truly been a life change in my life. It's truly been the most incredible and twisty year of my life. But here we are on the other side of it. And I just want to say God has been so faithful. All of the glory goes to Him for walking us through step by step by step. And so, I sit down to do these weigh-in videos and they're so emotional because I remember doing weigh-in videos on this channel all the time. And I remember the struggle. And I felt like when I started this program, I felt this peace that God was going to help me this time. And He has. Like, He has helped me so much. This is not because I'm so good at following a plan. This is all Him strengthening me. And I don't know. I'm an emotional mess today just thinking about this time last year and the difference of what this year is. And yes, things were not still perfect. As I'm talking right now, the plumber's at our church and there's this big leak and all that, but seeing how faithful God was last year to us, I know even in the bad times this year, He's still going to be faithful. We can trust in that because He is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. He doesn't change. And also, He is no respecter of persons. If He is faithful to me, He'll be faithful to you. But when we're looking at those bad times and we're going, okay, I just lost my job. I just, had all this money get lost, or whatever your struggle is. We have to trust in those moments that He's still working everything out for good, even when we don't see it. And it's not always easy to trust that. So I get that. There was lots of days where I was very discouraged. I don't want to ever make you guys think that I always had this amazing faith and, I didn't. Like, I'm human. But anyway, I hope that this past year has made you guys see that hand that was working, So I don't think it's by accident that I vlogged every single day last year. I definitely don't. But anyway, I'm going to stop crying now. That's been enough. It's been enough. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all back in a little bit. It's already like 1 o'clock. It's crazy how fast the day's gone by. So I need to make Mark some lunch. He's had a kind of a snacky kind of day. But make him some lunch and kind of get going more with our day. I've got to get some more stuff edited and uploaded and all of the things to kind of make sure that our weekend is good. So, and work free. So I will see you guys back later. All right, you guys. How much do I miss my office? I know that was a weird segue. How much do I miss my office from our old house? So much. I let me know, like, if you have an idea from our bedroom. But the best place we can put this, like, office setup for me is in our bedroom. There's nowhere else. And I just feel like, unless our room is perfectly clean, I feel like it's hard to work in here. And right now, like, it's not perfectly clean. The bed's not made up. Maybe that's just my cue. I need to do better and keep this room, like, always spotless. But I don't know. I just feel I miss being able to go in my office, even if the house was a mess. I'm like focusing, and now I walk in and I'm like, oh, there's a million things I need to do. In better news, my video, it's been about an hour since I talked to you. My video is now rendered, so I'm going to upload it here in a minute, and then I need to edit the other video that I did. I've got this giant cup from Sonic that I used yesterday to drink my water, so I filled it up today. And I love the Sonic cups. They're so big, so they really help me get in my water. This is actually my active supplement. You can see it's orange. It's like an orange mango flavor, but it helps me, like, it's an amino acid supplement, and it helps your muscles and stuff as you're active to not, like, lose muscle mass when you're losing weight, and it protects your joints and stuff. So it's important that I drink it, but I watered it down even more than normal so that I get more water in, and it's pretty good. So anyway, Mark says he doesn't want to go to quiet time, and I'm fine with him just having some chill time on the couch, playing with his toys or doing whatever he wants to do, because he said, Mommy, it's morning. I'm like, well, it's afternoon, but we haven't really done much, so he's not that tired. We've just been kind of being lazy today. So I think David and Lucy are going to go on a date night tonight. I'm kind of jealous of her, but they haven't been in a few months, and he really wants to take her out more often than that. So I got to come up with something fun to do with the boys tonight. Not sure what. Usually after school, Nate just wants to be, like, home. He doesn't want to go out and do anything. Maybe tomorrow we can get out and do something as a family. I don't think we have any church events or anything tomorrow. So, I'm beeping. They did find out what happened with our water issue at the church. So basically, this is the craziest thing, which David's like, this is a whole sermon illustration. There was a tiny pinhole link in a copper pipe that goes to our refrigerator that, like, makes the ice and stuff. It doesn't even have a water, like, it doesn't dispense water. It's just an old fridge, and it has an ice maker. And so this little pinhole sprayed like a mist. Okay. And it sprayed for so long before we knew, because it was in the ceiling, that it took like days of it leaking before anyone knew it was a problem, and then started pouring out of the ceiling. So they have fixed that. But now we've got to, like, I think we're good now for water. So we will have water on Sunday. That's the answer to prayer. So I don't have to, like, try to get water out of the bathrooms and move it into the sink to wash dishes. So that's great. I'm also trying to decide what to make. So we're having soup, salads, and sandwiches is our theme for this lunch. So that's pretty broad. I thought about doing like a fruit salad. That would be good. Or maybe a veggie tray, because I could have veggies if I did that. And then for soup, I thought about making the chicken and gnocchi soup from Olive Garden, but doing it like a crock pot version so I could keep it in a crock pot and keep it warm. I don't know. I'm going back and forth. But maybe we can do something fun tomorrow. I know I need to go to the library and take some books back. So maybe we can go to the library tomorrow and go to the grocery store, just get out of the house with the kids. It'll be fun. So anyway, I will see y'all back in a little while. I just had to tell you about the church thing and the fact that my video is ready to go. So I hope this video isn't too boring. I feel like I've just been sitting here in my office all day, but thank y'all for keeping me company. My little section of my bedroom. All right, you guys, I just got a nice warm bath, like a full-size bath where, I don't know why I call it full-size, but it's where you do like everything. Like you shave your legs, you like do a hair treatment. I did all of it. And then Nate got home from school. Lucy got home from school. David got home from work, and him and Lucy just left to go on a date night. I wish I had vlogged when he asked her if she wanted to go out for date night. Like, the look of her face was the sweetest thing I've ever seen. Like, she was so excited, and she like ran and gave him a huge hug. I really wish I had that videoed, but It's like in my mind. It was so precious. So they just left. They're going to go to Texas Roadhouse, which is where they went last time on their date. But she got like a free kids meal thing from school that she's been saving and wanting to go with him again to that. She loved it. And then I think David said he was going to take her maybe to the arcade or somewhere and let her play some games. But then he brought me this package from church. I have a secret sister. We're doing secret sister with some of the ladies at church. I have one. I've been having so much fun buying stuff for her. And then somebody has me. And so I thought I would open this together. So this is cool. A Woman's Guide to Verse Mapping, a 52-week journal for studying the Word of God. How cool is that? Super neat. We had to like give them a list of stuff we liked. So I put on there that because a lot of it was like, what's your favorite candy? What's your favorite snack? And so I put on there that I was on a health journey and really only snacked on pickles. And so she got me some pickles. How sweet is that? And I actually really like these little baby ones. So they're actually cold from being outside in the car. So I'm going to stick these in the fridge and I'm going to hang out with my boys tonight. I need to wash the lunch boxes and kind of straighten up. I'm in the middle of doing laundry, so I need to fold that and just hang out with the fellas. First of all, though, I'm going to make myself some hot chocolate because it is definitely time for that. So what a great little gift, though. I love that. So sweet. She wrote me a really sweet card. So it'll be interesting. Like, I've done Secret Sister before, but when I did it, I was the one that organized it. And so I didn't really have a secret sister, but a lot of the ladies still left me stuff because they knew I didn't have one. It was just really sweet. That's been probably since Lucy was a baby or before. It may have been before she was even born. I can't remember. But it's so special. I love it. So if you guys have any great gift ideas that I can get my secret sister, let me know. Because she did give me some good ideas on her sheet, but I always try to find something that's different too. So I love, like, gift giving is one of my favorite love languages, both to give and receive, but mostly to give. Like, I just love finding little things, and giving gifts is like my favorite. So it's like feeding that part of me. So I don't ever show the gifts on here because I don't want my secret sister to watch and obviously know. But anyway, I'm going to make some hot chocolate and wash the lunch boxes and just kind of regroup. I'm hoping tonight is date night for Lucy and David, and then I'm hoping tomorrow can be like family day for us and get some family stuff done. So, what? Layla's trying to tell me to sit down. I guarantee you that's what she's telling me. If she stands at me and whines, that means she's telling me, come sit down and cuddle me. She's so bad for motivation. I did finish my book on other news. It's okay. I finished the last one left. So good. I gave it a 9 out of 10. So good. So now I'm going to start the next one, which is Hidden Pictures, which I've heard really good things about. So maybe I'll spend some time reading tonight too. Look what we have here. He's out by his little applesauce. It's 5 p.m. I'm going to let him just sleep for a few minutes. Get a little cat nap, but bless his little heart. He's got chocolate muffin on his face. He's out. My mom and dad got this for Nate for Christmas, and I just now gave it to him, like opened it up and got it all set up. It came with an extra microphone, but we don't have enough batteries to put in there, but he does have one. It is so cool. Like, it has different effects. You can record. It's all wire. The microphones are wireless. So I'm going to go show you real quick him playing on it.
6 times 13 equals 65.
7 times 13 equals 91.
I think I'm going to regret giving him opening that. Actually, Mom was thinking about getting it for Lucy, and I was like, you know who would love that? Nate. So they got one for Nate instead. And oh boy, does he love it. But it's really loud. He's doing his math on there, like all these problems, and doing it in the different voice changing effects. He's loving it. Why not? The last time we used to have this big karaoke machine that he loved as a little guy, but we lived in an apartment, and so it was always way too loud. Here we're in our house. Who could he bother? Just us. So I'm like, go for it, buddy. So anyway, I thought that was so cute. Lucy and David just got back from their date, and on their date, David got me this. He saw the vlog where I talked about wanting an over-the-door mirror, and he made it happen. He was asking me what kind I wanted. I'm like, I don't care. And so I sent him a couple different options, and this one was like $7 at Target. And so he got it and hung it up for me. And now I can show y'all like when I have cool outfits on and stuff. Super cute. So it is the end of the night. David and Lucy were going to go to Texas Roadhouse. They got there before 5 p.m. It was like 4:45 or something. And there was an hour-long wait. I'm like, what? Like, I figured if they got there at 5, before 5, it wouldn't be bad even on a Friday night. So they didn't want to wait for an hour, so they went to Olive Garden. There was 0 wait. And then he took her to the arcade and to Wendy's to get a Frosty and to Target to get me that door mirror thing. And then they came home and he's fixing our floor. There's this like seam that separates the tile from the living room, like hardwood floor, and it's this little divider thing. It keeps coming off, so he's having to like glue it back down. There's lots of things about this house I do not like, and those little divider seam things are one of them. They're because there's 2 different types of flooring. It's like the separator all over the house, and they keep like coming loose. And anyway, I hope he can fix it to where it's better and it quits it, because it's just been a pain in the butt. I am very thankful for our house, but there's a few things I would change if I could. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff I would change about our last house. Unless you like build one from scratch, there's gonna be stuff you don't like. That's okay. We have a nice warm place to live, so I'm very thankful for that. I was planning on going live maybe tonight when the kids went to bed, but by the time we let them stay up till 9 o'clock on weekends, and 8:30 if they have school, then 9 o'clock on weekends. It's 9 o'clock now. We just got them to bed, and I am completely worn out. So no, I'm not doing a live tonight. And that's why I don't really like saying when I'm going to go live, because it's easy for it to not happen if something comes up. So I'm going to try my best tomorrow, but we'll just have to see. It's really hard to do like the daily vlogs and then squeeze the lives in, but I do really like doing lives, and I know you guys like them, so I am trying to make them more of a priority. But I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I've always been an early to bed person, even before like being a mom, but even more so now I am. So I had some yummy cauliflower crust pizza for dinner. Me and the boys just kind of hung out while David and Lucy were out, and now everybody's asleep, or they're not asleep yet, but they're going to sleep. Nate played with that karaoke machine for a while, then Mark played with it, and then when Lucy got home, she played with it. It's like the new hot thing over here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Lost and hopeless, when I was at my